Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Bedroom Talk podcast. It's time for another one. It's time for another one by me. I'm Thato, and this is my podcast, and I hope you like it. If you like it, please listen every Tuesday. New episode every Tuesday. New episodes every Tuesday on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, on YouTube, on Google Podcasts, and there's like 4 other platforms that I've never heard of before, where you can also find my podcast. If you've heard of those platforms, if you are using a different platform to listen to podcasts and you hear this podcast on that platform, please let me know. There's nothing wrong with that. I just want to know so I can list it out next time when I'm mentioning the platforms that have my podcast. How's everybody's weeks going? How's everybody's weeks? Is it weeks? Oh boy. How's your week going? Let me speak to you directly. How's it been going? Actually, that's a dumb question to ask on a Tuesday now, isn't it? What's going on? Oh, I like acting. I like acting. Like surprised when I fumble, But we should know. It is known. It is known. What did that lady say? When they make in cocoa beans. Yeah, some lady. Cocoa beans. Even me, I like SpongeBob. I'm sorry. What about my week? My weekend, I should be asking about the weekend, right? How's everybody's weekend been? My weekend was slightly eventful. On what day? Was it Sunday? Or was it? Nah, it was Saturday. Okay, now I can't remember. I think it was Sunday. Was it? It's all a blur. I didn't go anywhere. But I decided. You know how ladies. Okay, now let me not speak on what I don't know about. But I think anyway. It's my podcast. Whatever. You know how ladies are get all dolled up. Without any plans for the day. I got dolled up this weekend as well. I dolled myself up. I put on my stilettos and I had a good time by myself. A few friends came over, but I didn't go out. There was no need for me to doll myself up, but I did. Ladies, maybe I get it. I should do it again and see if I feel good about it. But I felt okay. I didn't feel so good about it over this past weekend though. Maybe next time it'll feel good. What else happened this weekend? I'm on a break. You know what I think? If I have like a break from like other aspects in my life, shouldn't I also have a break from the podcast where I'm like, this week? Because this podcast sometimes, not always, because I like doing it, it's like I send people really long VNs. So this is my outlet for, I stopped sending long V. I didn't really stop, but I enjoy doing this. But sometimes it does feel like an assignment, that's true. Because I've always, except on YouTube, sometimes, one time I was late on YouTube, but I tried to put up the podcast on, at midnight, on a Monday at midnight, I put it up. I scheduled the thing to put it up on midnight. So by Monday, I need to be ready, with everything, with the mixing and all that stuff. So sometimes it feels like an assignment, when you have an assignment doing. What was my point again? Oh, the break. Shouldn't I also be sick? Because when I'm on break, I'm like, okay, no assignments, no project, no whatever that needs to be done, But then at the back of my mind, I'm like, oh shit, the podcast. And then I rush and I record it quickly. Not quickly. Sometimes, yeah, let me give you guys today is behind the scenes Bedroom Talk podcast. Sometimes I record like 4 podcasts in a week, and I just listen to all of them throughout the week. And you know, if 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 I make four that's 1 week, and then I have to choose one, obviously, to drop, and the other three, they never see the light of day. It's not like I save them for the other week. No, they disappear. They don't disappear, but like it's over. That vibe is gone. I need to come with another vibe. Yeah, that's the process behind the thing. And what else? I had something again. I forgot. Damn it. Oh, and there's this podcast that I made. I think it was like the second week with I had a guest on it. I had a guest. I had to cancel that whole guest thing. I didn't cancel it, but like, this is a Bedroom Talk podcast with Thato A1. Okay, so the guest should be a surprise. Me being by myself should be the norm. That's the whole point that's the target anyway. This is my venting, area. And so if there's people here all the time, it it hinders me from, expressing myself. Anyway, I had a podcast that was supposed to come out. It was supposed to be I think the second or the third episode, and I was with a friend. I had a guest, and that conversation was fruitful, to say the least. Yeah, so much was said in that episode. I listened back. I still have it. I listen back to it now, and I'm like, jeez, thank God I didn't drop that. It's a very, very good like podcast. It's a very good one, but I don't think we are ready to share all that, because it got personal. It got deep, dog. It started talking about all these things, man, personal stuff. Our trials and tribulations. And when you were talking about it, I didn't even think about it. We're just talking because I'm quite close with the person I did that podcast with, and we were talking. And when I played it back to myself when they had left, oh no, I was like, this can't come out, man. Way too much stuff about our trials and tribulations. Did I say trials and tribulations already? Yeah, so we had to scrap that. So I guess, yeah. And then it's been me the whole time. There's like one thing on my mind, There's like one thing on my mind, and I don't need that kind of energy for the podcast. You know what it was? When over the weekend, I had friends over, and we went like on YouTube. Yeah, that's the stuff we do. What's that song? Amanyama Tota Sevens. Yeah, we just watch YouTube. Anyway, we were on YouTube, and we started watching old Generations episodes. You remember like those old, like, because Generations now is dreadful. It's painful to see. Not even watch. You don't even have to watch. And if you walk past the TV and you see like an ad of the upcoming episode, or someone's actually watching it, it's painful. It's only painful because of what it used to be. Anyway, yeah. So you're going through all those things, man. It's like the story, like that show was dope. It was no joke. Everybody was like, other than like, I don't know. I feel like people, because it's Generations, maybe it was the only thing we had to watch. Everybody was on that because we didn't have all these shows that we have now. But like, I watched like 2-3 episodes there on YouTube. Man, the stories on that thing. The stories, bro. Come on. Whoever was trying to stab who, took whoever's man, and that lady that was juggling those 3 Mashaba guys. Come on, dog. She came in, she took the daddy. Shit, dumped the daddy, went for the son, dumped the son, went for the uncle. What? Where have you seen that? No way. No way, man. Yeah, so Generations was lit. So many guys, man. So much, people getting kidnapped, and that guy that was forcing people to make badges. That was my favorite guy. I don't know why. I don't know his name though. I wish I remembered his name. I'd say his name, but I forgot his name. But he was a closer guy, and he had kidnapped these ladies to. It was forcing them to make badges. I don't know badges for. I mean, what is that about? It was hilarious. He locked these ladies in a hotel. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He locked them in there, and they were slaving away, man, making like badges. I don't know, like they were sewing. Yeah. They were sewing these badges. Please, if you remember that guy, please hit me up. That was my favorite. That was my favorite, like arc in Generations. Yeah, am I talking about Generations? But like, I'm not talking about the new one. Okay, so that old one, everybody. If you like, everybody knows what I'm talking about. So no shame. Okay, no shame, no shame, no shame. Here's an idea. Nah, but I feel like this isn't even an idea anymore. It's crossed everybody's mind before. I was thinking about Nah, let me not talk. Okay, let me say just what it is and not get into the discussion I wanted to have with myself. I was thinking about OnlyFans. Not not. I'm not saying I want to do it or I'm considering doing it, but I was thinking about that whole process of like thinking, like, ah, shit, let me do OnlyFans. For ladies, maybe it's more because it's more lucrative for you guys. With the guy, it's either you become. See, now I'm getting into it. I don't want to get into it. It's either yeah, okay. It's either you become the guy with the balaclava, you know. It's either you become that or you go solo. You go Honja, you go solo, you know. Yeah, I was just thinking about that. I'm not gonna do it though. Like, dude, I can't even. This is yeah, no, that's beyond. But it's way more lucrative for girls though. That's like, isn't that amazing? You know, you can make all that money. It goes for sure. I mean, like, this thing is real, dog. Like, it's real. Is it lust or is it what's it, perversion, or is it lust? What is it? Cause it's real, dog. It's behind so many things. You know, I think it created all these structures that are being broken down now. You know, I think the perspective has shifted now, and we're looking at these structures in a different way and realizing that they messed up, unfair. Different people come with different things, but that thing, that same thing that generates so much money on OnlyFans is the same thing that created all these structures, man. I'm telling you, that's what it's all about, though. Does it does make sense, but it's it's crazy. It's out of this world. It's not no. It's I'm not gonna say it's not normal, but like you just show up there, dude, and they pay you, bro. They pay you. You don't have to do shit. Like, they pay you, bro. I guess like one would ask, what are you, what are you, what's your, what do they call it there by, what are you giving away? Like, What does that cost you if you do that? You know, and that can be very, very blur. The answer to that can be very blurred because you're now bringing in people's morale. What's morale? Is morale and morality the same thing? Homework for the week. But their values and their morals or their morality, since we don't know whether those are the same. It comes down to that, and no one can guess what another person values or where they stand morally. And like if all that doesn't mean shit to you, then that's like free. That's just money, though. Maybe that's the only way, though. Because if you have all those other things, morals or whatever, I was like, not like you don't have morals, but like your morals are different. Alright, okay, let's just clear that up before we get put on a split screen. We have different. So different. It's different for everybody, and it also comes down to how you feel about yourself. When I said I wouldn't do it, it's about how I feel about myself. So it comes down to how you feel about yourself and your physique and all that. Yeah, so like if you can overcome all that, dude, and you can just come in and they are going to pay money. Lots of money. Lots of money. I'm telling you right now, they're gonna pay you a lot. For something. It's real though. I'm not gonna downplay it. It's real, that thing. Enough about OnlyFans. Oh yeah, I was saying, if you're a guy, it's either you come with the balaclava or you can begin a honja. You can feature, feature act, and you get like 20%, because they're not there for you. Come on, dude. You really think they're there for you? Yeah, come on. You're not the main character there. You are a supporting role there. You're an extra. If you have a balaclava, you're an extra. And if you don't have a balaclava, you are a supporting role. Why was I saying that? No, I don't remember. Oh, these something comes to my head, and then I think of like a story to tell before I can say what it is that I'm trying to say, and sometimes I get lost in the story, and then I forget where I started. I think that one went away. It's gone. I didn't say what I was trying to say. I just went into the story first. I was gonna rewind or something. Okay, I need to pee. I spoke about OnlyFans. Why was I talking about OnlyFans? I spoke about generations. I spoke about... Yeah, that's it. OnlyFans. I know I was gonna say... I know there's something I wanted to say before I started talking about OnlyFans. Shit. You see, now it's gone. What else happened? What else happened over the weekend? What else happened over the weekend? Hey, did you guys know that here's some more Vsauce stuff. Do you guys know that if the sun disappeared, human beings wouldn't die immediately? We wouldn't die immediately. And here's another, this is way more mind-boggling than, if the sun disappeared, right now, it just disappeared. It didn't move away. It just disappeared. It didn't explode anything. It just went away. It would take about 20 minutes away, about 20 minutes for it to get dark here on Earth. Think about that. If it was during the day and the sun it disappeared, it would take 20 minutes for the light to disappear on Earth. That's how far away the sun is. 20 minutes. About 20 minutes, not exactly 20 minutes. Ah, damn, I had something else. Damn it. I had, if the sun disappeared, it would take about 20 minutes for it to, for. Oh no. I was going to talk about something, now I forgot. Let's go back. Hey, did you guys know that if the sun disappeared, we wouldn't die immediately here on Earth? Ah, shit, it's not coming back. Ah, man. And I was so excited to talk about that. Maybe it'll come back. Yeah, 20 minutes. That's how far away the sun is, really. That's some really interesting stuff. And it wouldn't be completely dark because for some reason the stars would still be bright. It wouldn't be like bright, but like we would be able to adapt. It would be nighttime, but like, and we would have oxygen left over in the atmosphere, because the first thing that would die would be the plants with the metamorphosis situation dead. As soon as the sun disappears, the metamorphosis stops. Now the plants are not making the oxygen, blah blah blah. So now the oxygen is what's it? Finite, right? A finite amount of oxygen in the atmosphere left over, and then I think we would freeze first. Oh nah, I don't know if we would freeze first before we suffocate. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. And as soon as it stopped, we would stop spinning. As soon as the sun disappeared, we would stop spinning around it, and whatever trajectory we were on, we'll just continue on that trajectory forever at the same speed, not accelerating. That we just continue in that direction, whatever it is, whatever direction we were in when it disappeared, we'll just continue like that forever. It is interesting. It is to me. Yeah, it being my podcast and all. I really wish I could remember what I was going to talk about. I really. Who said that one? I forgot. Anywho, RIP DMX. There was a time when I used to listen to DMX actually. I have a playlist to this day of DMX. My favorite DMX song is Shawty. We only did it for that night. But man, that coochie was good. But Shawty's fucking up my life. Shawty. We only did it for that night. But man, that coochie was good. But Shawty's fucking up my life. Come on, ma, give me a break. I love that song. What happened now? Okay. That's my favorite DMX song. And what else? The same old, it's just a different day. Here we go again. That's another favorite DMX song of mine. This is me like trying to remember that thing I was talking about. What was it? Yeah. I was talking about the moon, and then what? I had it. I was talking about the moon, the atmosphere, and oh boy. I was watching David Attenborough over the weekend. Because if you find fish, always find a way. Sometimes it's always about the lost meal. David Attenborough. And I was thinking, David Attenborough, we don't want to see you, bro. Because in that new show we see David Attenborough, because David Attenborough is famous because of the voice, not your face, dog. And he was doing all these weird body movement. You remember that? I saw it on Twitter actually today. That girl who was doing a video for NSFAS. I'm thinking, what am I gonna do? You remember that girl? That's what David Attenborough was doing, though. There by the plants, there by the nature, there by the birds and them shits that he always talks about. He was there, because the birds see different colors, and he's doing all those body, his body language is terrible, bro. David Attenborough, we don't want to see you, bro. We like you because of your voice, okay? Check it out there by Netflix. David Attenborough has a new show there by Netflix. It's I think something about color, living in color, or something about those birds that dance before they smash. Isn't that interesting? How in animals, the dolled up, the guys are the ones that get dolled up, that have all these colors and makeup and stuff. Isn't that weird? Is that money in human terms? I think that could be it. Hold on, let me talk about the birds first. Those birds with the colors that dance, and there's these birds who don't have, like, they have all these bright colors, right? And you can't see the colors until they decide to show you the colors, like under the feathers, until they flip like their feathers, and then you see all these colors. And they only do that when there's like a lady bird around, and the lady bird is like, oh shit, look at them colors, I could hit that, my baby's gonna have them colors, and then they smash. And there's these birds that dance, dude. And there's this other bird that cleans up, bro. It finds like a patch of like land, and it cleans it, dog. It removes the branches, and it's like clean, like it's it cleans that whole thing up, and then it starts dancing, and then the mother birds is looking. It's like, hey, look at him go. And all those crabs, they do that. There's this other crab dude. You know how the crabs dance? I don't know if you know that, but like before they smash, they dance with each other. It looks like they're dancing, but I don't know what they're doing. They're wrestling, dancing, whatever. But the one I saw there by David Attenborough, they danced. To me, I was like, as soon as they went into the hole, I was like, I don't know about that. Because they were dancing, and they live in holes, right? And the guy was dancing, they were dancing, and he pushed her into the hole. David Attenborough was like, he did it on time, just before the tides came in. I was like, Dave, dog, I don't think she wanted to go in there, bro. For real, Dave. Because homie pushed her in. She thought they were dancing. It turns out it was a distraction to get her into the hole before the tides came in. Okay, Dave, I don't think you should be promoting that. I don't think the lady crab knew what was going on. Okay, Dave. Oh man, yeah. I mean, all these animals with the peacock as well. The bigger, the more eye prints they have, the more the lady's like, hey, look at those eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like he can get it. He can hit this. He can hit this bird pussy. I'm sorry for saying that. And now I'm thinking, is that like money in human terms for the ladies over there? Especially, is it? It's a question. I mean, you can have all these other qualities. I mean, animals care about you, being tough, being able to provide for the family and all that stuff. But like that first, thing with us guys, I can tell you what it is. And whether you like it or whatever, but the fact is, with guys, the first thing, I'm not saying it's the main thing or the only thing, but the first thing the first hook that you can get is your physical appearance. That there's nothing before that. I can tell you that. Nothing comes before your physical appearance. You know? With guys. With ladies, I don't know. With ladies, I'm not gonna say it's a fact, but I think there's other things that are considered before, the looks. But with guys, the first thing is how you look. You can look good and be trash. How you look isn't always a guarantee. You can look good and be like trash, or you can look okay and be amazing. Every guy can be cool with that. There's nothing wrong with it. And looking okay is real also. Let's not get into that again. So with ladies again, is that what it is? Are the peacock eye prints money in the world of the banna, of the human beings, of the Homo sapiens? Is it? It's interesting. It's interesting how guys look horrendous. I know human guys, but the guys there by nature, man. Look at the lion, dog, the mane and everything, and that what's it again? That thing that lifted Simba there by Lion King. That monkey with the colors on its face. I thought on Lion King it painted itself because it painted Simba's face as well. I thought like it had paint on its face. Turns out that's not paint. Like there's a monkey. If you know this, you're so unimpressed. But like there's that monkey. It gets those colors on its face. You guys need to watch David Attenborough. There's like colors on its face, man. Like how does that? And it has like its ass is purple. The fur around its ass is purple, and then the ass is pink. And then its face, it has like this very bright red on its nose. And I'm like, what is that? That pigment. How does that happen? Red, bro. Like not even super red. It's red, and then there's the blue on the sides. That just comes to that thing's face. It doesn't paint it on. And that weird. That's amazing, actually, to me. And another thing David Attenborough said was that mammals can't develop green pigment. So you'll never find a mammal that has like green on it. Are frogs? Oh, that was amphibian. Maybe we can prove David Attenborough wrong and find a mammal that's actually green. What am I talking about? David Attenborough. David Attenborough, we don't want to see you, bro. I think that's it. I think that's enough rambling for the day. Thank you for listening. Please go by the Instagram and follow there by Instagram, and you can go on the Twitter. On the Twitter, it is there's not much going on there by the Twitter. The 5 people that listen to this podcast, they went and follow me on Instagram, but they didn't follow there by Twitter. So please, the 5 guys, come on. I mean, guys, we need to come at this in all different angles. As soon as you guys get on Twitter, we can make something, get the trend. I need you guys there by Twitter. There's a bit of action there by Instagram, but there by Twitter there's no action. I'd appreciate it. I think that'd be it, guys. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a wonderful week. What's happening this week? No, nothing's happening. Champions League week. Okay, I think the ladies can go now. Ladies, you can cut it out. I'm joking. No, please don't. I'm kidding. But Champions League week is going to be amazing this week. Thank you. Bye. Have a wonderful week. I hope you and your family are good. I hope that God is in your life. I hope that you are happy, and if you're not happy, that you do find happiness. Yeah. I can't tell you what to do, but I hope you do the right thing. kulungile ke bye.